What's up everybody, Danny's here and we are back at it again with another video. But before we get into it, make sure you check out all the links in the description below. So, for today's video, I wanted to talk about one thing about the Nintendo Switch 2. Will the Nintendo Switch 2 play Nintendo Switch games? The answer, I'm thinking yes though, but I wonder if this would be a thing still. But we're about to find out soon when the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out or on their next console, because Nintendo actually plays Nintendo Switch games, like the Nintendo Switch OLED, and Nintendo Switch Lite. But I know that some of these consoles cannot play other games, but they could from their newest console. Like, I know the Nintendo Switch is a newer console, though, I've recognized, but I think their games look really good, though. I really like how Nintendo 3DS can play Nintendo DS games, the Wii U can play Wii games, which is kind of cool though, and also Game Boy Advance can play Game Boy games. That is a really cool way, and also Nintendo DS can play Game Boy Advance games as well, though, I've noticed. But I've recognized something. The Nintendo DSi doesn't play any Game Boy Advance games. It's only Nintendo DS, Nintendo DS Lite that can play Game Boy Advance games. But not to brag or something, but Nintendo also, I wonder if the Nintendo Switch 2 can play Nintendo Switch games, and also I wanted to see if the next Nintendo console could play Switch games. I wonder if this is all a thing still. We're about to find out soon. So, as you may know, we used to have this, the Nintendo Switch game card slot we used to have, as you can see here. Now, this is what you insert this game card on the Switch, usually. When you have, like, a physical game, you can just insert it here, right next to the headphone jack. And literally, if you, like, you can just download, like, any games that are digital. I mean, that's what the game is supposed to be, like, all the digital games from your Switch, and also, like, physical games you have with the game card logo. Like a cartridge logo shows that you have a physical game, and also, if it doesn't show a cartridge logo, it shows that the game is digital from a Nintendo eShop. So, let me know what you guys have. You guys rather buy physical games or digital games? Put it down in the comments below. But I remember one thing. The PlayStation, the PS5, like, I remember the PS5, the one PS5 only uses digital games. And, like, in any Xbox console that uses, like, a digital game, it's like a digital game. Because some of these consoles use only digital games, not, like, physical games. But the Nintendo Switch also uses physical games and digital games. It uses both somehow, that you can play either what game you like to play on. Which is kind of cool, though. But also, I wanted to see if Nintendo would be able to consider one thing only. And now, here's one thing I've noticed. Now, the Switch 2, it might be able to play some Nintendo Switch games, what I want to point out, but it may not play some other games, though. But it might be. It will play Nintendo Switch games indeed, and sometimes it might run, like, 120 frames per second, like Mario Kart Deluxe, Breath of the Wild, Splatoon games, Super Smash Bros., and also Mario Party games. I mean, with 120 frames per second, I think it might run some third-party games that might feature this frames per second, but I'm pretty sure it might happen if you have a Nintendo Switch OLED, then it could run 120 frames per second. But the regular Nintendo Switch and the Switch Lite, sometimes it runs at 90 frames per second though. But if you notice, some change Nintendo had do for the Switch Lite, will it run 120 frames per second? If you guys want to know this question, put it down in the comments below. As I can tell, this could be a question of the day. So we're looking at the question of the day, as I can tell. So will the Nintendo Switch 2 run at 120 frames per second? Yes, though. I think this is the same with the Nintendo Switch OLED, though, this feature. But I believe that some of these Nintendo Switch games might run 120 frames per second, though. I think it might be a good idea, though. But pretty much, though, I think this is our question for the day, and I think that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I really hope you guys do enjoy the video. If you do, make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment, share your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe if you are new to this channel. Make sure to hit that bell notification every time you get notified when I post a video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.